We've all been there, stuck in traffic, going nowhere, the guy in the next lane texting, oblivious. The minutes tick by, each one an eternity. You feel it rising, that simmering rage. We're human. We get angry. But what happens when that anger takes over? When it becomes a regular visitor, not just an unwelcome house guest? It's not just about the occasional outburst. Unchecked anger seeps into every corner of our lives, impacting our health, our relationships, our very sense of self. It festers inside us, a poison that slowly corrodes our well-being. This isn't about suppressing anger. It's about understanding it, managing it, and ultimately freeing ourselves from its grip. Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore the nature of anger, its impact on our lives, and most importantly, how we can learn to master it. We'll equip you with practical tools and techniques to transform anger from a destructive force into a catalyst for positive change. Anger, it's primal, raw. It's the body's natural fight-or-flight response to a perceived threat, real or imagined. When we encounter a trigger, our brains flood with adrenaline and cortisol, our heart rate and blood pressure spike, our muscles tense, we are ready for war. Now imagine this ancient mechanism, designed to protect us from saber-toothed tigers, triggered by, say, a spilled cup of coffee or a traffic jam. See the disconnect? Our bodies haven't quite caught up to the complexities of modern life. But here's the thing. Anger itself isn't the enemy. It's a signal, a messenger telling us something's wrong. The key is to listen to that message without letting it become the message. To do that, we need to understand the mechanics of how anger operates in our minds and bodies. Think of it like a car alarm. It goes off when it senses danger. But a constantly blaring alarm is useless, right? It's about recognizing the alarm, assessing the situation, and then deciding on the appropriate course of action. Is it a false alarm, a minor annoyance we can brush off? Or is there a real threat that needs addressing? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the toll anger takes on our well-being. We often think of anger as a purely emotional response, but its effects run much deeper, impacting both our mental and physical health. Chronic anger is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. Sure, you can manage for a while, but eventually it weighs you down, slows you down, drags you down. Mentally, unchecked anger can lead to anxiety, depression, difficulty concentrating, and insomnia. It strains relationships, creates conflict, and erodes trust. And physically, well, it's like setting a slow-burning fire within. The constant surge of stress hormones can wreak havoc on your cardiovascular system, increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. It weakens your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness. It disrupts your sleep, leaving you feeling drained and depleted. But here's the good news. Just as anger negatively impacts our health, learning to manage it can have a profound positive impact. Imagine putting down that backpack full of rocks, feeling the weight lift, the freedom to move forward with ease. That's the power of mastering your anger. Let's face it, we all have our buttons. Those specific situations, people, or even thoughts that set us off. Maybe it's the morning commute, a particular tone of voice, or the way someone loads the dishwasher. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. The first step to managing anger is identifying what triggers it in the first place. It's about playing detective in your own life, paying attention to those moments when you feel that familiar heat rising. Keep a journal. Note down the situations, the people, the thoughts that precede feelings of anger. Look for patterns. What are your common triggers? Are they external, like traffic or a messy house? Or are they internal, like feelings of inadequacy or fear? The more aware you become of your triggers, the better equipped you are to anticipate and manage them. It's like having a roadmap of your own emotional landscape, allowing you to navigate potential hazards with greater skill and awareness. Now that we've identified some of our triggers, let's turn the spotlight inward and examine how we typically respond to anger. When that anger flares up, what's your go-to move? Do you explode like a volcano, spewing lava everywhere, or take your anger out on anyone who gets in your way? Or do you bottle it up, letting it simmer and fester until it eventually boils over? Take a moment to reflect on your past experiences with anger. How did you react? What were the immediate consequences of your actions? Did your response help resolve the situation or make it worse? More importantly, how did it make you feel? Remember, self-awareness is key. It's about honestly assessing our patterns of behavior and acknowledging the impact they have on ourselves and those around us. So we've explored the nature of anger, its impact, our triggers, and our responses. Now let's roll up our sleeves and talk about practical strategies for managing anger effectively. The good news is, you don't have to be a Zen master to find peace. There are simple, everyday techniques you can incorporate into your life to regain control. First and foremost, breathe. Seriously, it sounds cliché, but deep, conscious breathing can work wonders. When you feel anger rising, pause. Take a few slow, deep breaths, inhaling calmness and exhaling tension. Exercise. Physical activity is a fantastic way to release pent-up energy and clear your head. Practice relaxation techniques, learn to meditate, or practice yoga. These practices help calm the nervous system and cultivate a sense of inner peace. And if you find yourself constantly overwhelmed by anger, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can provide you with personalized strategies and support. Not all anger is created equal. There's a difference between expressing anger healthily and letting it control you. Healthy anger is assertive, not aggressive. It's about communicating your needs and boundaries respectfully, without resorting to personal attacks or manipulation. It's about finding a resolution that benefits everyone involved. Unhealthy anger, on the other hand, is destructive. It's often fueled by resentment, bitterness, and a desire to punish or inflict pain. It manifests as yelling, name-calling, physical aggression, or passive-aggressive behaviors like sarcasm and the silent treatment. Remember, anger is a feeling, not a free pass to hurt others. The goal is to find constructive ways to express your emotions, to communicate your needs effectively without resorting to harmful behaviors. Now, this next part may sound a bit counterintuitive, but trust me on this. Empathy and forgiveness can be powerful tools for managing anger. When we're consumed by anger, it's easy to get caught up in our own perspective, to see ourselves as the victim and the other person as the villain. But what if we tried to see things from their point of view? What if we tried to understand their motivations, their struggles, their humanity? Empathy doesn't excuse hurtful behavior, but it allows us to see the situation more clearly, to find compassion where we once saw only anger. And forgiveness? And it is not about letting the other person off the hook. It's about freeing ourselves from the grip of resentment. It's about choosing to forgive, to let go of the anger and pain that's holding us back. Anger, believe it or not, can be a powerful catalyst for positive change. Instead of letting it consume us, we can learn to channel that energy into productive action. Remember, anger is often a sign that something needs to change. Maybe it's a situation that needs addressing, a boundary that needs setting, or an injustice that needs righting. When we can identify the root cause of our anger, we can begin to explore solutions. Instead of getting bogged down in the emotion itself, we can shift our focus to finding constructive ways to address the issue at hand. Ask yourself, what needs to happen to resolve this situation? What steps can I take to create a more positive outcome? Remember, anger doesn't have to be a destructive force. It can be a source of energy, motivation, and even inspiration, propelling us towards growth and positive change. Mastering anger is an ongoing journey in the direction of emotional intelligence. Strengthen self-awareness and respond with wisdom and compassion to stay on course. Remember, many people struggle with angry emotions and gradually learn self-control. This starts with awareness and determination and ultimately leads to improved emotional health. Thank you for watching this Headway video production. We hope you found the information helpful and insightful. Remember, the journey to emotional well-being is ongoing and every step you take matters. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content on emotional health and personal growth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We value your feedback and look forward to hearing from you. Keep striving for a healthier, happier you. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching this Headway video production. We hope you found the information helpful and insightful. Remember, the journey to emotional well-being is ongoing and every step you take matters. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content on emotional health and personal growth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We value your feedback and look forward to hearing from you. Keep striving for a healthier, happier you. Thanks for watching.